Hello everyone, welcome to my King Black Dragon guide. In this video I'm going to explain how to kill the King Black Dragon. Also I have to kill 50 black dragons for my Slayer task, so at the end of the video I'm going to show you my loot from 50 King Black Dragons. So let's first have a look at what armor you should bring if you go with melee. So first of all, if you go to the King Black Dragon, try to get black dragons as a Slayer task, so that's very useful as you have 15% attack and strength bonus. If you do not have this as Slayer task, you can go with these two helms. This helm is only giving us 3 strength bonus, so it's better if you can afford to go with a serpentine helm. The serpentine helm is giving us 5 melee strength bonus instead of 3. Also with the serpentine helm you have a chance to venom the King Black Dragon, and in that case you can kill the King Black Dragon way faster. So wear a Fury, use a War Blessing to boost your prayer bonus. You can go with a Fire Cape if you have one, otherwise you can use a Cloak for the prayer bonus. Also you should wear Proselyte together with a Dragon Fire Shield. The weapon is very important, you have to buy a Zamerkin Hasta because it's a very good step weapon, so it's very useful against King Black Dragon. Then you should bring the Battle Gloves, Dragon Boots or better. And for the ring you should go for Treasonous Ring, but in fact the imbued version that you can get from Nightmare Zone. The normal Treasonous Ring is giving us 4 stab bonus, but the imbued version is giving us 8 stab bonus. So that's also something that is very useful against King Black Dragon. So this should be your melee armor. If you go with melee, this should be your inventory. You can bring a DDS because you can poison the King Black Dragon and it also has a great special. You should bring 2 or 3 prayer potions, a burning amulet just to teleport to there, an antidote, an extended anti-fire and also a super combat potion. You need a one-click teleport, and if you go with melee, a looting bag will be useful as well, and then just a full inventory of food. So if you want to go with ranged, this can be one of the armors that you can use. As I said before, try to have the black dragons as Slayer task, so you can wear your Slayer helmet. If you do not have black dragons as Slayer task, you can also go with full void, but be careful, you have to run through the wilderness. And if you get killed inside the deep wilderness, you will lose your void. Instead of using void, it's maybe smarter to go with just Gutix Dragonhide or any kind of Dragonhide. Also, if you want to upgrade this armor, you can go with the Armadillo chestplate, the Armadillo skirt, the Armadillo helmet, and also the Armadillo crossbow. But this is the cheaper version. You can go with Gutix Dragonhide, Gutix Chaps, Green Crossbow, the Accumulator, Gutix Coif, Bro Balls, the Fury. You have to bring an anti-dragon shield instead of a Dragon Fire shield because the Dragon Fire shield is reducing your ranged attack bonus. For the gloves you can bring the Barra gloves. You can bring any kind of Dragonhide boost like the Gutix Dragonhide boost, Star Domain doesn't really matter, and also the Archer Ring imbued. So that should be your ranged armor. So if you are coming with ranged, this can be your inventory, an extended anti-fire, an antidote, a prayer potion is not really necessary, but if you prefer to turn your prayer on and kinda be lazy, you will need a prayer potion. If you prefer to flick, you're not gonna need any potions here. A ranging potion, a burning amulet just to teleport to there, a one-click teleport away, a looting bag, and just a full inventory of food. So if you're planning to do the King Black Dragon more than one trip, there is something else that you can do. Because we have now a close teleport to the King Black Dragon with the burning amulet, you can go with a full inventory of food and just suicide there. So after teleporting with your burning amulet to the lava maze, you have to run west through the gate where the lesser demons are. There you will see a ladder. Just climb down the ladder. and there you will be between spiders. You will see a lever, just pull the lever and you will be at King Black Dragon. The King Black Dragon is outside the wilderness, so you cannot get PK'd here. So we have here a full inventory of food. First of all, search a world where nobody else is. And just run to the King Black Dragon suicide and you will have a food pile on the floor. I will say do this 1 or 2 times before you come with your real melee armor. So the reason why you should use this method is because you only have to run once with your armor through the wilderness instead of 3 times, so you are lowering the risk of dying inside the wilderness and losing your armor. So if you are working with the food piles on the floor, your inventory will be a little bit different than the inventory I showed at the start of the video. You will have to bring more prayer potions and also 2 super combat potions instead of 1. Also, if you are working with food piles on the floor, it's useful to bring some alk ruins. In this case, I forgot to bring my teleport and my DDS, so be sure to bring these 2 items as well. In fact, it's not a big deal because if you stay here long enough, I will have lava ruins, air ruins from drops anyway, so I will after all have a teleport back, but it's always smart to bring a one-click teleport, of course. So also something important, if you're fighting against the King Black Dragon, you will have to use the step style. So pick the first style here. Also do not forget to drink your antidote and your extended anti-fire. You have to drink them once every 12 minutes. Also we have to flick piety here, because this will speed up our kills. I'm not the best one in flicking yet, but we have enough prayer potions anyway, so just give it a try. So on the eastern side of the map I have my 2 food piles. Because I can probably stay here for longer than 30 minutes, I brought my alk ruins. So if he is dropping Amulet of Power, Advent Play Bodies, I will be able to alk them and just keep the coins in my inventory. So it's useful to bring alk ruins if you are working with the food piles. So we also brought our looting bag. We are here so close to the wilderness and we want to pick up everything, so we have to pull the lever, and here we are back inside the wilderness and we can just put all our items in our looting bag, and it's just that easy. Also they are spawning uncut sapphires, so if you're not working with the food piles, you can just pick up the uncut sapphires and put them in your looting bag as well to make some extra money. So I'm going to show you 1 kill with ranged as well. You can use Eagle Eye here, flicking with the Eagle Eye, but if you are too lazy, you can just put on your Hawk Eye or Eagle Eye. The difference between Eagle and Hawk Eye is 10% and 15% of course, but the Hawk Eye is costing way less prayer points than the Eagle Eye if you turn it on. So if you prefer to do this lazy or kinda AFK, it's maybe smarter to go for the Hawk Eye. And that's also the reason why we brought 1 extra prayer potion. So something I didn't mention yet, I'm using bro balls here, but you can also come with diamond balls. At the end of the video I'm going to show you my loot from 50 King Black Dragons. But first of all, the top loots that you can have from the King Black Dragon are the Dragon Pickaxe, Dragonic Visage, the Prince Black Dragon, that is the pet of the King Black Dragon, and also the Elite Clue Scroll. So on the screen you can see the drop rates of each item. So after killing our 50 King Black Dragons, this is our total loot. The King Black Dragon won't make you rich, but most people are just doing the King Black Dragons in order to have a chance on the path. But even sometimes you can have a Dragon Pickaxe or the Dragonic Visage, so that should boost your profit a lot. So let's use the price checker to see the total value of our 50 kills. The total value is 1.2 million. So the looting bag is very important, because without the looting bag you have a chance that you not can pick up all the black dragon hides or the dragon bones. And if you are working with the food piles on the floor, you really need the looting bag, otherwise you can't even pick up the black dragon hides and dragon bones. So my total value of my 50 kills is 1.2 million. But we have to reduce the cost of all our supplies that we have used. We have probably used around 150 sharks, some monkfish, prayer potions, super combat potions. So if we reduce the cost of all the supplies that we have used, we are probably ending up around 900k profit. These 50 kills almost took me 2 hours. You can kill around 25 to 30 King Black Dragons in an hour. So if you count 900k profit in almost 2 hours, that's around 450k profit in an hour. And we still have a chance on getting one of the top loots once in a while. I hope you can use this King Black Dragon guide. Subscribe to my channel for more guides or any other videos. Thanks for watching.